So, welcome everyone, brothers and sisters from all around the world. Some of you I know personally, so good to see you. Some of you I don't yet know personally, but it's good to feel you through the screen. I would love it if everyone can share into the chat. Just maybe like your name, where are you connecting from, or where are you originally from? And maybe if you want to say like, I'm a guitar beginner, or I'm playing guitar for the past 10 years, and I just like, what brought you here in one sentence? If you want to share, I would love it so much to know like a little bit of the background of the stories of what brought you here. Hi guys, Ofek here from Haifa, Israel. Started playing a few months ago. Hi Ofek, welcome. Noga, I'm an Israeli guitar beginner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. More. Turkey, beautiful. Hi, wait, okay. Hi, Israel, quite a beginner in the guitar. Wow, the Turkish names, I have to say, I don't know how to pronounce them, but I love your language so much. Welcome. Nicaragua, raised in UK, now live in Mexico. Beautiful. Welcome, Roma. Bianca from Rome, Italy, started playing exactly 1 year ago. So much love from Berlin at the moment. Started my guitar journey 2 years ago and meet brother Nathan on the way. Welcome, brother Timo. Francie from Canada in Costa Rica, based in Bali. Been playing for a long time to support singing. Ready to go next level now with the guitar skills. Amazing. Amazing. Namaste, Nathan, and everyone. Very grateful for this moment. Zoe from France. Welcome, Zoe. So beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Um, I will, um, yeah, I will just have to manually allow more people in if there is more people joining. But I do want to just start and open the space and um, just if you could leave your microphones muted, thank you. Unless you want to say something. If you want to say something, please open your mic to ask a question or to share something. But unless you want to share or ask, keep them muted. Thank you. So yeah, on behalf today I'm here on behalf of the Music Flows team. This is the first um, masterclass or live event that we are hosting. And that is super meaningful to me. Super big, honestly. Like, I've never done something like this. It's always been just me, one on one with my students. Maximum, I hosted a few courses. Um, and this is the first time that I'm creating something with a vision that is including so much more than my one-on-one guitar lessons or my own courses. Uh, in Music Flows, I'm bringing together teachers from all around the world to share their knowledge and their expertise, and making it accessible and available for everyone from all over the world. So I'm really happy to be on this mission of making music something that is accessible, not just for the professionals, not just for the lucky ones that got to go to the conservatorium when they were kids, for anybody. However, whatever is their age, whatever is your age, to start and take your first instrument and start a journey with your first instrument, whether it's your guitar, if it's your voice, your most primal instrument, or something else. I will share with you a little bit more about the plans that we have for Music Flows for this year. But yeah, before I do that, I want to say that my partner at Music Flows, Amit, couldn't be here. He's in Australia, and it's very, very, very early in the morning, and I actually don't know. Yeah, I guess there was some crisis there, and he couldn't join. Maybe he will pop at some point, and we will receive him happily. But you know what? It's okay. I've never been feeling so supported like I feel with Amit to work together and to co-create. And it was very clear for us from the beginning that I will be like the face of Music Flows, and Amit is like giving me the back and the support that I need in order to do it. So I'm super grateful for him, and I'm super grateful for Libby here, who is also supporting us with managing our social media and doing her magic with design and and yeah, different collaborations that we're exploring with her. So super grateful for you, Libby, and thank you all for joining. Um, so today in this masterclass, I really, really just wanted to give something really, really, really valuable that everyone can take into their life and start using and get the results from what you're going to do. And what I'm here to address today is the fact that it's really, really, really scary to play music in front of other people. This is the impulse that I had for this masterclass. It's to put that in the to put it on the table and to open up this subject just a little bit, talk about it just a little bit, and then give you a very, very clear and specific practice that you can implement in order to really, really, really start to build your confidence. So I want to share from my personal experience, from my personal journey, that even though I was learning music at a very young age, even though I was so privileged to be in a school where we was performing theater and music, and I was getting to be on stage many, many times as a kid, despite all of these things, when I started writing my songs when I was 15, 16, 17, I was terrified to share them with anyone that was not my dog. Literally, I would write songs in my room, and I would take the guitar on walks outside with my dog, and this was me sharing when I was sitting outside and playing my song to the trees and to my dog. So I've always felt it that actually to be vulnerable and to like be in front of people with an instrument in hand and share a song that I wrote, or even not a song that I wrote, but to share a song in front of other people was really, really something. And it is still something, in fact, that I always have to like overcome this excitement and this feeling of like, would I be accepted? Would I be, would they like, will they love it? Is it good enough? All of these thoughts that come to mind. And over the years, fast forward a few years later, I began sharing more and more. Um, uh, Big thanks and gratitude to master plans, that brought me into medicine ceremonies in which I could see other people doing the vulnerable step, doing that what I felt as terrifying, um, bringing themselves, whether it's with a song that they wrote or a song that somebody else wrote. You know what? It doesn't really matter. It's both can be really really scary. But sharing from a vulnerable place and sharing their heart song, and then being inspired, and then eventually having the courage to basically go through this fear. And then what I discovered is that even though it's very, very exciting, and I feel excitement in all of my body, I can still remain calm in my fingers, and I can still play and continue to go through the fear, continue to move through those feelings of excitement or anxiousness. And I could even tell myself that now is the time to leave the thoughts aside, and now is the time to just trust and accept that it might not be perfect, accept that maybe not everyone in the audience are now having the best time of their life and they are all saying, wow, how beautiful is, it's maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but I accept that in this moment, this is me bringing myself, and I have my guitar, I have my instrument, I have my song, and this is my offering. So this is my personal journey of understanding that the fear or the excitement of playing in front of other people doesn't necessarily go away anywhere. In fact, I kind of love that it is still something that I can feel every time I play in a concert, or I play in ceremony, or I share my music. And now I can really just see these feelings, and tell myself, okay, it's time to go through this again. And the confidence to do it really, really, really comes from my beloved 10 players that I have here. Do you also have 10 players here in the right side and the left side? Amazing. So all of us, in fact, have 10 players, right? And I've began to see it this way, that my fingers are my players, and I am their coach. If we take an example of like a basketball team, so I have these 10 players and I'm the coach, and I'm showing them how to play the game. Or I also really love to see it as dancers instead of players. So I have these 10 dancers in my company, and I am the choreographer, and I teach them how we are going to move and how we are going to perform the dance. So this is something that all of you have. All of you have the 10 players that you have to work with and to teach and to cultivate confidence into these 10 fingers, into these 10 players. And the confidence and the stability comes from practice, it comes from repetition, and it comes from something that my not so scientific brain understands as muscle memory. I really understand, and I could also feel it in different times whenever I taught myself something new, or whenever somebody taught me something new, but I, as the choreographer, taught my dance company something new. I could feel this new path in my brain starting to go from this from this computer that we all have into the muscles and into the ligaments and into the most delicate aspects of our physicality and making those connections to the fingers. And those fingers, believe me, they feel it. They feel it just like we all feel confident to, for example, grab a bottle of water, open the bottle of water with my amazing technique here that I have of opening the bottle and bringing the bottle to my mouth and drinking, right? All of this is happening because I have the muscle memory and I have the confidence that I can do this. So I don't question my ability to open a bottle of water or to take a glass of water and to pour myself a glass of water. And I know that all of you don't question your ability to do that and to do many, many other things. So just imagine, what if you took a practice of playing the guitar or playing another instrument. It applies to all instruments really. What if you took something simple and you repeated it, I don't know, 100 times? What do you think will happen? Your muscles, your fingers, your instrument, your players will feel more confident. What will happen after you did it 200 times? Let's say it's something that takes um, 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, you are doing one repetition of your practice, or 5 seconds even. So just imagine to do this 200 times, you need 200 times 5 seconds. It's not so much, it's not a lot of time. So really, if you just go into something and repeat again and again and again, you will create muscle memory in your fingers. No doubt there, no doubt. For some people, it happens faster. For some people, a little bit slower. I'm seeing people from in all different levels, and it doesn't really matter how much of a beginner you are. What matters is how many times you repeat the practice, how many times you repeat the same movement in your hands. So today, what I want to share with you is a very concise practice, a practice that only going to take 5 minutes of your time. And what I'm here suggesting and offering is a challenge to everyone here, a challenge to practice 5 minutes, 5 times in the next week. So within the next 7 days, practice 5 times for 5 minutes. And the challenge, for those of you that want to actually participate in the challenge, it will be to send a short video of you practicing, just like a little check-in with the group, going into your camera, saying something like, okay, here I am practicing the first time, and then just show us like 1 minute of your practice, and then you don't have to, you don't have to film yourself for 5 minutes. But yeah, just to be connected, to have that aspect of we are doing it together, we are encouraging one another to participate in the challenge, to practice, and we are sharing it in the group, and we are encouraging one another, and we are like, yeah, we are really supporting each other in this process. So I believe probably most of you are part of the Music Flows WhatsApp group, but anyways, Libby could put the link to join the WhatsApp group into the chat, and you can join the WhatsApp group, and the challenge, whoever is going to accept it, will happen there. So everybody that is going to participate has to be in the group and has to send 5 videos of themselves practicing over the next 1 week. And there will be a giveaway in the end with some and the prize will be some more practice videos, some more tutorials to practice even more, to encourage you to continue. And I will give this this prize, this gift, to 5 of you that will participate and will send their videos to the group 5 times over the next week. So let's get to it. Do you have your guitars with you? Those of you that have their guitar with them, you are very, very welcome to have it in your hands. And those of you that don't, it's really, really okay. The meeting is recorded, so it will be shared with you after, and you can take the practice afterwards. I also was going to prepare like a short PDF for this, for the challenge specifically. I didn't prepare it yet, but over the next few days, I will send you as well a short PDF with exactly the instructions for the practice, with a few videos showing exactly how we are going to practice. So, look, guys, the practice that I'm going to show you today, and the reason why it is so effective, and the root of this practice, it's all centered around our connection, or your connection, to rhythm. So I could give you an example of something super simple that sounds in rhythm and with the right feel, and it sounds like a professional is playing. Perhaps it doesn't sound like somebody just started playing guitar and they're playing it. Like if I'm going to do this, for example. Can you hear my guitar?
Yeah, but the mic got like a little weaker, I believe.
Yes, because the reason is now I have the settings for you to hear the guitar as well. I will, let me see. I will adjust my volumes.
Oh, we can still hear you fine. It's just a bit, the volume is a bit lower, but we can hear you fine.
Okay, check it out, guys. I'm playing one note, super simple. All I'm doing is playing one note, but I'm doing it with a feel and with rhythm. And so it sounds like I know what I'm doing, basically. That's all that it means, really, okay? I'm now pretending to be a bass player. Okay, what would have happened if I played the same thing, but I didn't have the right feel or the right connection to rhythm? It would feel a lot different, you know? It would feel like, yeah, like something doesn't sit quite right. So with music, the one of the most foundational aspects of music, and what always makes music kind of flow and feel a certain way, is the rhythm. Rhythm is always there. It's kind of like your heartbeat. Wherever you go, you take your heartbeat with you, and your heartbeat really influences the way that you feel, right? So if your heart is steady and rested, you feel steady and rested. If your heart is beating fast right now because you are excited, maybe it's also, you could feel that in your energy as well. So with music, any musical instrument, one of the first things that will give us the most confidence is to connect with rhythm and to feel rhythm and practice rhythm. And then we could do something super simple, like holding a song in a singing circle and just playing it like even like this. Oi. What else is very important is to tune our instruments. So I just wanted to give you like a few examples and connect this together, the confidence and the rhythm, how important it is for us to practice rhythm in order to feel confident. So let's say I practice this song and I'm going to play it very, very simple, but because I feel confident with the rhythm, I can really show up like this, and this could be my offering. Ide were were nita oshu. Ide were were. Ide were were nita oshu. Ide were were nita ya. Washakinita nita oshu. Shake, 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 nitaya, ide were were. So you could notice, right, that I'm not doing much at all. I just changed between a few chords. Of course, changing some chords also requires some kind of practice. But I was just changing between a few chords and giving one confident and meaningful strum every time I changed one chord. And it sounded like I could go up onto the stage and play the song like this, in my opinion at least, or play that song like this around the fire with my friends or around the altar in the ceremony, right? This is good enough. This is great, in fact. If this means that I can now sing and feel comfortable and don't be too anxious about how my guitar sounds, just because I know that I'm in time and I know that I'm in the right feel, and I know that that I'm carrying the song because I'm connected with the rhythm and I'm connected with the heartbeat of the song, then this is enough, okay? And I already have the confidence to show up and play like this. So this was an example. The practice I'm going to show you now is a finger picking practice. So it's a practice of the right hand. In fact, sorry? Somebody said something? Ah, I heard someone. So yes, the practice I'm going to show you now is a practice for the right hand. And the right hand of the guitar is the percussionist. Here is where the rhythm is being determined, right? It's not here in the left hand, it's here in the right hand. If you are like me, right-handed and playing like this. If you are left-handed, it's just in your left hand, but exactly the same. So here I have the percussionist. Right? You agree with me that this is very percussive. This is rhythm. I could do something like, or I could do, right? Doesn't matter what do I do, really. All that matters is that I'm with a specific rhythm playing. So today we're going to work with the rhythm of 4 beats. It's the most common and most simple form of rhythm. It's counted like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's essentially this loop of 4 beats that is just repeating and repeating and repeating. So we are going to work with this rhythm, and our practice is very specific and it's very structured. So I have this concept of 2 polarities that that exist within me and exist within everyone, I believe. One side is the artist, that is kind of like the young, the more feminine energy. It's kind of like looking to the world and asking the question, what should I be inspired to play today? What song or what kind of inspiration do I have today? And what should I play? And what should I write? And how should I do it? This is one side. The other side is the samurai. It is a more masculine energy. It is more with a specific. It's looking into the world and it's saying, "Great Spirit, today I'm going to practice 1, 2, 3, 4." You know, it's not asking. It's saying, "Today I'm going to bring myself into one moment of practicing, and this practice is going to be structured, and I know the steps that I have in the practice, and then after I finished, I leave this samurai until next time, and I can be the artist that I am, and I can be this free moving spirit asking the question all the time, what should I play and how should I do it?" So in this 5-minute practice, we are definitely connecting with the samurai energy. We are bringing that masculine energy in order to really focus us, really bring us into the moment, and really allow us to to repeat until we feel more confident. And then we are basically going to feel ready for the next challenge, to learn the next thing, to expand again, you know? And this way, with this concept, you can just grow forever, basically, if you understand that you need a little bit of masculine energy, a little bit of yin, a little bit of samurai energy to help you practice and help you get the results that you want and help you to create the muscle memory that you need to create in order to play. And that is supporting and nourishing your artist, your yang, your femininity that wants to flow and that wants to just be inspired and flow with the music. So here we are going to take 5 minutes to really be the samurai. So these 5 minutes I'm going to divide into single individual minutes. Every minute the practice is changing slightly in order to increase the challenge and in order to keep things moving. Okay? So the first minute, and what I highly recommend is for you to use a timer. So if you use a timer, you can basically forget about time. And this is a very helpful tip, I feel. Because if we are not using a timer, we are always going to think, how long do I have left? How long has it been? And these kind of thoughts will take us away from the practice. So by using a timer, we are going to help ourselves to be on time. So timer is our first tool. And our second tool is a metronome. This is something that I really love to use, but I am, you know, I always suggest it to my students, but I know that it's a little bit annoying. Metronome is this thing that just counts for you. It goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know for some people it's really triggering and annoying. So actually, when me and Amit got together and started working on music flows, one of the things that were super clear for us is that we wanted to create an alternative for this metronome. So we basically reached out to a friend of Amit who is a really, really talented producer, and this guy created for us backing tracks that we are using for our courses to allow people to practice with a backing track, which means that helps them to be on time. So we might get to it later. We do want to gift you with a backing track. So we'll get to that soon. I want to first go through the stages of the practice. So stage number 1, first minute of the practice, is what I refer to as the warm-up. And here I will present to you the technique that we're doing. Some of you already know this technique, but believe me, this is something that I'm practicing till this day. So this never expires. This practice is staying valuable all the time, because you always can add more to it and always can make it different and change it around to make it challenging again. So it looks like this. So for those of you that are maybe that perhaps need me to describe with words, we are using these 4 fingers, okay? The thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, and the ring finger. And as a starting point, each finger has its own string that she's going to play. This is just at the beginning when you are warming up and getting used to the practice. Later on, we are going to switch it a little bit to make it challenging. But for now, let's put our thumb on the E string, this the string that has the most low, most bassy sound, the E string, or the 6 strings if we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the thumb is here. The index finger is on the 3rd string, the G string, middle finger on the 2nd string, the B string, and ring finger is on the E string here, the 1st string. And we are playing in this sequence: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is our loop. This is the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first challenge, guys, if anyone wants to do what I'm doing and try to do this with the right hand and with the left hand or with the voice, refer to the rhythm like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, we are in the first minute of the practice, so this minute is classed as a warm-up. So you can choose the speed that fits you in this moment. For each one of you, it might be a little bit different. And so you choose your speed and you are warming up. So you are not trying to push it too fast, too far, not trying to push it too fast. You are just warming up. And here I'm suggesting to either count with your voice or try to take a deep breath. The reason why I'm suggesting this is because you want to check whether you are able to do 2 different things at the same time. Because this is what we're doing when we're playing music. We're doing multiple things at the same time, right? It's not just one action. It's the action of the right hand, it's the action of the left hand, and it's very often also some action from the voice. And we also need to breathe at the same time. So just by doing this and taking a deep breath, I'm expanding my consciousness to do 2 things at the same time. If I can do that, I'm going to feel confident. Later on, when I play in front of my friends and I have to feel my excitement and play at the same time. And if I can take a deep breath, by the way, that is going to really help me regulating what I'm feeling and regulate my excitement. So take that as a tip for your practice and for the times where you are going to play in front of people and feel overwhelmed or feel very, very excited. You can just take a few deep breaths and regulate. So guys, this is the first minute of the exercise. So with a timer that you just click the timer and it starts counting down, and when 1 minute passed, you stop the timer and you restart the timer and you go into the second minute. Now, with the second minute, I want everyone to either use our backing track that I think, yes, the link to download the backing track is in the chat. Guys, this is a gift from us. This is a unique, this is not something that exists, really. Like if you search YouTube for backing tracks, good quality backing tracks that are fun to work with, you are probably not going to find. So this is really, really something unique that we are super happy to gift you with. I think the backing track is like 10 minutes long or something like that. So you can really, really go into the flow and like just practice with this backing track. And so for the second minute of the practice, I ask everyone to either use the backing track or a metronome. Right now I'm going to show you with a metronome and with the backing track, okay? So we're going to cover all of the options. So let me start with the metronome. Welcome to the meeting, dear metronome. For me personally, it's one of my favorite gadgets, honestly. So it's just an app in my phone, okay? Everyone can have it. Everybody can have access for it. And maybe this is the speed that I chose to start challenging myself with a faster speed. So this is 150 BPM. For those of you that are wondering. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And now I'm playing to the metronome. There is a lot that I would have loved to say about the right hand position and going deeper into the muscles here. I don't want to take the time to do that today, but please, if you feel like your hand is very stiff, if you can acknowledge that your hand is stiff, you need to work towards loosening those muscles that are stiff in the hand. So what is one of the most important tips that I have for you is to start noticing everything that is happening in your body, which is a great tip generally, but for guitar playing, it's quite crucial. In fact, if we want to change and program ourselves to be playing with ease, and if we want to get to that easiness, that flow, we really, really need to notice the different muscles and what is happening. For example, if I have my pinky, let's say my pinky is here. I'm playing and my pinky is all the time here. Like being super stressed, being super activated. I didn't mean to do that, right? I didn't mean for my pinky to be super activated here. This is something that she's doing. It's a programming that she have, okay? So this is something to address, to notice, and to start to find the way to loosen up there, okay? So this was the second minute of practicing. We just bringing in the metronome or the backing track, and we are starting to play in a certain speed that begins to challenge us. Now I want to show you with the backing track just quickly how I will do it then. So excuse me, I just need to get rid of all of these windows. And let me know if you can hear my... Can you hear?
Yeah, works well.
Amazing. Amazing. So now I'm going to play to the backing track. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. So this is how I will use the backing track in the second minute. I will go in this slightly slow paced. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But mind you that playing slowly is not necessarily easier than playing fast sometimes. Playing slowly but to the groove, on the rhythm, being one with the beat is not easy, period, okay? This is something that all musicians have to work on at some point, myself included. So this is what I will do for the second minute of the practice, okay? Remember, we are now going through this 5-minute practice, minute by minute. For the third minute, already what I want to introduce is some variations. Okay, so what could be my variation? The variation could be that instead of playing just one string with the thumb, I will start to play maybe 2 or 3 strings. So something like this. When you're adding chords to that, when you are starting to add chords to that, this sounds really good because the bass notes are changing, so we are hearing some kind of bass line there. So this could be the variation that you add for the third minute. So have a look again. I'm doing the same thing exactly, but instead of always repeating the 6th string with my thumb, I'm going to the 5th and then the 4th and then back to the 5th and then back from the beginning. So let's do that all together now with the backing track. Everyone together, let's do it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, keep going. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Combining the voice always helps, but makes it more challenging. So you guys should feel into where you're at, and basically you always want to be in this sweet spot where you are challenging yourselves but not overwhelming yourselves. You are just challenging yourselves enough so that you feel like you are going up the hill a little bit, like you are climbing a mountain, but you are not climbing the mountain like this, unless you are trained for it, of course. But you are climbing the mountain slowly, slowly, step by step. But that's really, really important that you have a little bit of a challenge. It's not too easy for you. Okay? So we are moving on to the 4th minute, and I already want to introduce more challenges for those of you that will practice and will feel ready. So the first thing that can be done is, of course, this variation with the thumb. Another variation that's going to feel very different and slightly challenging for some of us, I mean for all of us at the beginning, is to change the position of these three fingers from 1, 2, 3 to from these three strings to these three strings. So instead of playing the first, the second, and the third, you play the second, the third, and the fourth. That is going to feel different. So this is another variation that you can add. The idea with this practice is that you are repeating, but you have some variations. So it's not exactly the same all the time. It's repeating, but the challenge increases. So with the 4 minute, we already want to begin playing quite fast. So we can use the backing track or the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want to play instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? This is challenge. This is faster, much faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe with some variation. So this is minute 4. Minute 5 is more of the same. You keep on repeating the same pattern, introducing this variation or another variation, and going up the speed. If you are working with a metronome, you can literally choose any speed that you want. You can just choose any BPM that you want. Yeah, can be. This is how I got to the speed that I have today. I just kept pushing it up and up and up. So you can recognize that this is the same technique. And guys, I want to tell you, I don't know if that's going to take 5 days, but I want to tell you that all of you can reach this speed if you just stick to the practice. It's the same 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the beauty of rhythm, that something so simple, by repeating again and again, we can transform it into something that becomes okay. It's not that easy and simple anymore. Roma, I love that you're asking a question. Please.
Hi, Nathan. Amazing. I love this. And I have to say, I've already started this exercise from your previous course, and I feel like already I'm improving so much more than I thought I would just by putting in the practice. My question is, do you do that with your little finger? And do you encourage us to strengthen our little finger as well and do that practice once you master the first 3?
Yeah, so thank you for the question. I mainly encourage using the little finger in the left hand. Very, very useful for the but a little bit less in the right hand. In the right hand, I use the little finger, for example, when I play strumming like this. This is for another masterclass. This technique, I stay with these 4 fingers. Okay, I don't. That is not to say that it's not an option to use the pinky here as well, the little finger, but just not with this technique really. That I mean in my personal preference.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But in your repertoire, have you developed your little finger so that you can do all five? Does that make sense?
So in order to, I did develop my little finger. I sometimes will do something like this with it, but not this. If you want to play 5, you can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I invite anybody that wants to feel very, very challenged to try that. If you want to play 6, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are infinite combinations of fingers that we can use. So I didn't personally develop a finger picking that includes the little finger.
Okay,
But that might be interesting.
no, that's really good to know because I wasn't sure whether ultimately we want to have that little finger involved, you know. But
Mainly in the left hand. Mainly
if
in
we
the
can
left
just
hand.
stick with the 3 and the thumb, then I'm more than happy with that. That's enough of a challenge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
That's all.
welcome. So I want to just cover the last minute of the practice. Even though I basically said it's more of the same, you can just go higher in the speed if you are using the metronome. You can go higher the speed if you are using the backing track as well. And one last thing that you can do, last variation, but this is maybe like requires another set of 5 minutes. But okay, here for those of you that want to practice for 10 minutes and not just 5, you could do this instead. So starting with the thumb and then playing the ring finger, middle finger, index finger. So if you choose, you could do that variation as well along the way, but you could also just stick to this. I will say if you want to just dedicate 5 minutes, then stick to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to practice more, you can do the opposite. 1, 3, 2, 1. Ido, the BPM of the backing track is 90. The thing with the backing track is that you can go double time, and then even more. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This is, I like to call this traveling in time. So with the same rhythm, with the same beat, you could go slow, you could go medium speed, and you could go really, really fast. That's it, guys. This is the practice. This is the challenge. I want to leave some space maybe for questions and maybe for Amit if he wants to say something. But before I do that, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for being here. We wanted to invite you all to join us at Music Flows. This is the beginning of something truly, truly amazing for us. We've been enjoying so much the process of creating this platform and creating the first course, fundamentals of the guitar, and creating more courses which we are working on right now. Voice alchemy, live looping, singing circle, facilitators, performance, and in the plans there is handpan courses, native flute courses, ukulele, piano, really everything. So this is an invitation from us to join. We've created a discount for you to join the Music Flows membership or just to take the fundamentals course separately. We gave you like another 12% discount. It's available for you guys. I mean, if you want to send it to your best friend, you can do it, but it's for you guys and it's for 24 hours. It's for 24 hours. This is the cheapest price this will ever be, honestly. So we are really, really, really happy to have you in our community and to start this journey together. More and more people are joining in, and the more people join in, the more artists and teachers will be joining in, and we are planning to do gatherings like this and gatherings in live, in real physicality. And yeah, Amit, do you want to say something? Welcome, Amit. I didn't welcome
Hello,
you when you
everyone.
joined. Welcome from Sydney, Australia.
Hello, do you hear?
Yes, we can
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me? Yeah. Okay, cool. Hello, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. My name is Amit. I'm the co-founder of Music Flow together with Nathan. I want to say one word about what we just saw. Okay, so it's a rhythm practice. It's a rhythm practice that also involved, obviously, melody of the strings. Also, that creates somewhat of a harmony. I created just a little slide because I would like to share with you my philosophy about rhythm and about gaining confidence, because for me it's been many years that it took me many years to start playing music in front of people, starting to sing in front of people, sharing my songs in front of people. It was in very slow stages for me, up to the point that today I can play in really big festivals on really big stages, and still I have this fear. And I what I do with this fear is I just support it with a lot of practice that that supports me feeling confident. Yeah. And I believe that rhythm, if there is like there is a sea, okay, the ocean, which is the unlimited confidence and creativity. I believe that there is a main river that flows into this ocean and lots of small little streams that flows into that river. And the main river is rhythm, because when you hear someone playing, okay, it can be someone can play the C, G, A minor, and F. I'll show it on chords because the practice is actually on finger picking, but actually on chords, because someone can play it like just. And well, maybe someone plays it and it plays it well, but it's okay. And then someone can play it and it will really move you. That means that someone has feel, and feel it's a combination of rhythm and the touch on the guitar, and then it can be even these chords can be. The most simple chords can really. I find that when I watch artists, what I'm being amazed by is actually very simple concepts that are just being played really well and moves me. And I created just this slide for the idea, okay? Because to confidence, I feel that feel and rhythm is what really takes me there. And then there is melody, scales, technique, phrases, arpeggios, fingerpick, harmony, so many elements of music that all together leads us to the fact that we can play and move someone and make him feel the song. Yeah, this was a few words about it. Thank you for listening. And yeah, a few words about the community. We want to build the community here. We want to support each other. We want to share each other with this process. So also we have a WhatsApp group. Whether you join Music Flows, whether you buy or you don't buy, we're always there. You're always welcome to ask questions there, to share your practice with other people. It helps. To me, it helped. For many years, I played alone until I made friends that were playing music also, and also had this little dream to get better and get better, and this really helped me. So I encourage you, even if you don't get into the platform, get into the WhatsApp group, just to see other people play, see other people make mistakes, see other people getting better. It helps, it's inspiring.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you. I loved seeing all the heads starting to move when you was playing groove. When you was playing the groove, I saw all the heads starting to move, and yeah, we all have a very similar story. I feel of just discovering what helps us feel more confident and just yeah, practicing it and just kind of like taking it in to our life, into our daily life, and trying to be persistent. And yeah, bit by bit, we can feel that confident supporting us. So yeah, I want to open for some questions if you have. We don't have much time left, like 5-10 minutes for questions.
Nathan, check the chat. There are
We have some questions in the chat. Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
does the
basically,
membership includes learning handpan and other instrument as well as guitar? The membership includes everything. So when you sign in for the membership, you are basically signing up for 1 year of Music Flow's membership, basically. And the membership will include everything that we are going to release in that year from the moment that you signed up. We do give the option to only take the guitar course for cheaper, obviously, but that will not include everything else that will come up this year. One last thing that I will say about this: we are giving you a very, very special price, and by joining us now, you are going to receive the same price next year. If you decide to stay, you will have that same price still, which is, yeah, basically a lifetime Music Flows supporter, like the first prize. You know, it means a lot for us if you join us, and it means a lot for us even if you don't want to join and you just decide to be part of the community and practice with us and be in our WhatsApp group and join these free offerings that we will have. This is also amazing, and we want you with us no matter at what capacity. Could you confirm how much for the year? I think I got confused with the prices. Okay, I will confirm that the price we are giving you here is for the membership of Music Flows. Again, it's not just the course, it's everything that will come up this year. The price is $174 when normally it's $200. And for the course, just for the course, just for the guitar course, I think I don't remember exactly, but it's like $125, something like this, $125, something like that. So I really, really recommend for everybody that join the membership, guys, because we have more courses coming. So don't just take the one, even though you are welcome to, if that's what you want. Um, yeah, if there are any more questions, please feel free to
For
put them in the
Agatha,
chat. Yeah.
yes, it's including the fundamentals of the guitar, and it will include any other course that we're going to release this year. So for the moment, you're getting a membership, you're a member for a year, and you will get all the courses that are going to be live, which is at least another 10 courses in this present year and 4 in the next month.
Yeah, we have, Amit, I will not be, would have not promised things. We don't have deadlines and timelines, but we already finished filming a course with Sophia Tuv, who is an incredible singer, and it's now in editing. So next month or by the end of February, there will be a live voice alchemy course with Sophia Tuv. The next one Amit is working on is a performance course with a really interesting and charismatic guy called Ben. What's the last name of Ben?
Ben Goldstein, and he's
Okay, Ben
the
Goldstein
lead singer.
is a singer and a performer and a music producer. He produced music for stuff like Thor, if you know, like Hollywood and Vikings and other movies and series. He's a very serious dude, and we are really happy that he's part of our teacher circle. Uri Atzur is preparing a course with us. We are filming it in March. This will be a singing circle facilitator course. So anybody that knows Uri Atzur knows that this guy has an incredible medicine. So this is one of the things that we will be producing over in March. So yeah, we don't have exact dates yet, but everything is coming. So you are welcome, very welcome to join. Yes, one more question.
Yes, hello, coach.
Hello.
Thank you. I'm very glad for this offering of today. I had one little question that I thought seeing Amit play. When I first learned the guitar, my friend taught me to do the F without the, I don't know how to say in English, like to do it just with 4 fingers like this. And I continued playing like this, and like few months back, I thought, oh, I cannot continue to share music without knowing how to do like this. And I thought that, yeah, to pursue, I really need to learn to do those chords. So I'm asking, is it really fundamental and about?
Okay, great question, Zoe. I love this question because a lot of people are unsure about their F chord. First thing, there is the only difference between this and this is the frequency that you're playing. It's either you want. So first, the first disclaimer: there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong because it's music, and sometimes we want this extra frequency of the bass, and sometimes we don't. And there's also an option to like add. So if I hold this F like this, I can also edit the bass from here, which actually helps me to mute this string. And there is F. Yeah, like sometimes I add from here, sometimes I don't the high E string, so it's F major 7, and it gives more like hunting sound. What I think, as I said, there's nothing that is right or wrong, but I encourage always people to explore, to play like this and play like this. And then sometimes when I want to play really sweet chords, I will go, because I don't want the bass. But sometimes when I play more like and I want power, this F down there just gives me more power sometimes. So it's really just like it's another tool. It's another tool. So I encourage people, of course, to always practice these ones too. But I also encourage people not necessarily choose, I play this because it's harder, so maybe it's more professional. just listen to your ear. Your ear knows. Okay.
Okay. And just
Great.
thank you a lot. And so when you play like this with just the four, you also touch the first chord with this one. You take the two first chords, or you just take the second when you do it
I
like this.
it's so this is a difference in harmony because
Okay.
this
So you
this is an F. Yeah, this is just an F, and this is F major 7. This. I'm personally I have a sweet spot for major 7. That's my favorite sound. So I go there many times, but it's again it's something that I would just do the transition, and if I work on a song, then I will check it like or it's a different feeling. Okay. So it's definitely an amazing tool. This one without the E string, without the high E. But it's really something that we develop with our taste, with our feelings. It's something in the stomach and the intuition, you know.
thanks.
So I encourage you to keep trying things out and make your decision about it. Yeah.
Yeah, if I may add, I always look at it as a toolbox that you just keep adding more and more tools into your toolbox. So you have this F and the F major 7, and with the bar, without the bar, music is really, really an endless, infinite territory. So it's adding to your toolbox.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rafa, I saw your question. What percentage of the courses is guitar courses? I don't know to tell you that, brother, what percentage will be guitar courses, but me personally, I plan to, I have scripts or plans for 3 more courses this year.
Yeah.
So
And I have another 2 coming up. Yeah, if I may add, then our idea is that there is, as we said, there is no one truth, and it's essentially me and Nathan created this because we want to see always more angles to music. So we I'm gonna teach, for example, guitar, to learn guitar by songs, to learn a song, and through that to learn techniques. Nathan will add more complicated things. We're open to anything. So I think the question is, there's gonna be more guitar courses. We're not sure about how many at the moment.
Yeah, I understood like so different perspectives in learning the guitar through different strains, I guess, but also some voice stuff, some performance stuff, some percussion stuff. The idea is to like mix it up, everything, right?
Essentially, it's gonna be a space where you can learn everything from playing an instrument to playing, yeah, vocals or producing your own
Mm.
songs, you know. So
we
it's
have a
it's a
course
pathway.
of live looping, which is not which is another instrument, this loop station. So that
Mhm.
that that works for any instrument actually. So yeah, it's about the infinity of music, and it's really about bringing people together. So bringing different teachers and
Mhm.
different artists to share from their wisdom.
Awesome.
And we are very open to ideas, by the way, and suggestions. If you're one of your best friend is an amazing handpan player or an amazing, I don't know, producer or voice, we are really, really open, and we want to connect, and we want to expand and explore. So suggestions for teachers and suggestions for course ideas, very, very, very welcome to always send a private message to Amit or to myself or write in the WhatsApp group. So guys, I want to just quickly do like a little recap of everything and then say official goodbye, and then anyone that has another question, we will still be there, but just to say an official goodbye, so everybody that needs to go feel free to go. Anyways, you are free, but so yeah, we have this practice, this 5 minutes practice that of course can become a 10 minutes practice, but what I was aiming for is something very, very short, very, very specific, very, very structured that everyone can follow, everyone can adjust the level of playing to their level, and everybody can dedicate 5 minutes to their guitar practice every day, or 3, 4, 5 times a week. So the challenge for the next week is to practice 5 times, send us just a little video to be like participating and encouraging others. If you want feedback, you are very welcome to say like, here is me practicing. I would love some feedback from you if you have. Yeah, so between everybody that will participate, we will give away in the end 12 practice videos, another opportunity to learn more practices, including strumming patterns, including more finger picking, including chord progressions, and also a practice of the picado technique that I really love. So if you always wanted to like play solos and melodies on the guitar, this is the technique that you need to learn. It's called picado. So I have a video there that is showing the picado technique and how to practice it. So yeah, and the backing track is available for you to download. Please, everyone, click the link to download the backing track, because after we close the meeting, the link is gone. And we might share it again on the WhatsApp group, but I highly recommend for everybody that has a moment now just to click download onto your computer, so you have that in your on your devices to use forever. And the last thing is the invitation to join us at Music Flows through one of these links that we shared the in the chat. This is a special discount available for 24 hours. Share it with your best friends if you want. And yeah, we are super, super excited and super happy for everybody that joined this masterclass, the first one that we are doing as Music Flows. I'm super grateful. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. The last thing is the WhatsApp group.
Of course, we shared the link to join the WhatsApp group as well. We shared it at the beginning. If you, for some reason, don't find it, feel free to send me a message and ask me to add you to the group. And yeah, this is official goodbye, and hope to see you very soon. And looking forward to hear any of your questions, any of your shares, any of your feedbacks, whether it's something that you think we can do better, whether it's something that you are suggesting for us to do. We are just super excited to create and to learn and to connect and get better at doing this. So we are super welcoming your feedback and grateful for your feedback or your questions or your shares. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a good night.
Have a good night, brother. And good night, everyone in Europe, everyone in Australia. Good morning to you guys from the future. Everybody here in Latin America, have a good day. Everybody in Israel, good night. And Yeah, did I forget a continent? Is there anyone from Asia? I don't think so.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Thank you so much. I'm still here. I have more time if anybody wants to ask another question.
I have another question. Thank you
Yes, Nadia,
first.
good to see you.
Hi, good to see you. Is it possible to join anytime, or is
Yes,
it like, okay, so I could join in like 3 months and then I have a membership for a year, or
yes, yes. Just a heads up that this price is not coming back.
yeah,
But in 3 months, yes, you can join anytime. Yes,
okay,
that's for sure.
cool.
Welcome anytime.
Thank you. Amazing.
Welcome.
Thank you, Nadia.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to ask something or share something, we are here. And yeah, hope to see you guys sharing in the WhatsApp group your practices. Really hope that this challenge is a good fit for everyone.
Yeah, it's better when you do things together, definitely.
For sure, this is going to help a lot. Anyone that is going to join and anyone that is going to like take part in it is going to be very, very supported. Okay, I'm
Can I
going
ask
to
something?
yes.
I was just wondering if there will be any handpan courses in the next year.
I really, really, really hope so. I'm in touch
Mm-hmm.
with a brother of mine who is an incredible handpan player. Um, and he actually is interested in creating a course. The only thing is to find the time, as he's a very busy guy. But I really, really um, aim to have a handpan course this year for sure. If not anyone else will do it, I will do it. Even though I'm not a handpan player, but I could teach some patterns and some basics for beginners for sure. So to your question, yes, I don't know when, but that's 100% the intention.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. Who else? So I'm going to stop the recording and yeah, maybe say goodbye again after that. So everybody that is watching this on the recording, thank you for being with us until now and see you again soon.